listen, he was stealth about that shit.
When I tell you,
came in, got a drink, got some food,
and dipped. He was socializing. That's why I thought he was a part of the group. He was in there talking to everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, he convinced me. White people, bro.
I don't know how they did it, but he convinced me.
He did it. He did it so well. And no, I'm not going to say it. Well, okay. Because we want to keep this party. That was a good rant. That was a good rant.
Cut so much out last week because y'all was not finna beat my ass over TT and KC. I'm gonna tell you that now. We're not finna do that.
No.
Nobody's working because y'all was getting real reckless in my fucking replies last week, and now I'm finna cuss. Yeah, because you bitches was getting real reckless in my shit last week.
And I wish I watched the TV show, but it's kind of too late. I'm gonna have to wait for next year again.
Honestly, it's not too late to just watch, but to participate actively, yeah, you gotta wait till next year. Yeah. But yeah, y'all was getting real reckless in my replies over KC and TT just for them to go home in the next episode. I think they're compatible. They work well together because it's a bird and it's a loser. And so I think they work well together. That's crazy. But y'all was getting real crazy in my fucking replies over there.
Well, then I take it back. I'm not wishing for their downfall then. Since my girl think, they work together well. Yes. I ain't gonna be a hater. Love is love. Rev, run.
I get. Listen, I need to bring that back. Run that back. God. I'm trying to figure out where Diggy Simmons is. Diggy, are you okay?
I think that man went into real estate. I think he was one of the few people. I would say that was a real productive family in the sense that all of them knew that they wasn't gonna be like in the spotlight as far as entertainment. But I think Rusty went into real estate, I believe.
Probably. Rusty got a regular job.
I think he
said,
because they kept talking about his lips. They kept calling him ashy. I would have went to real estate too.
Yeah, like, Rusty just do regular stuff. Yeah. Diggy fell off the face of the earth. Diggy cheated on Chloe Bailey.
And had a baby. And now he gone.
He had a baby on her?
Yes, that man had a baby on her. That's why they broke up.
Oh my God, Daniel. Why would you do that? I used to love Diggy. I used to love Diggy Simmons. That's my first concert. I used to love Diggy Simmons. I was telling Key that the other day. I was like, that was my first concert. My phone died. It was at Carowinds Amphitheater. Yeah. My phone died. I somehow got up to the front of the stage. That nigga serenaded me for like 10 minutes. Yeah. I have no evidence of it. Okay. So you said you were working on the chapter 1 of your new book.
Yes. So today, y'all, I'm finally going ahead and putting like some words to the page for my new book. And my best friend also said I could have submitted my first book because it was actually that good. But I don't know why I'm like, nah. Because when I'm sure about things, it typically go right. The reason I'm unsure about submitting that book right now, I think it took a different, it took a switch. So in the beginning, I had like this kind of, I don't know, it was like a journey of a Black woman book, growing up just differently from others and navigating that. And then it went to a romance novel kind of spin. And then I got stuck. And so I got stuck and I quit. And then also kind of had motivation for a new book. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to start a new one. And so now I'm excited to actually flesh out what this book is going to turn out like. But I am committed to at least getting it done and submitting a manuscript to somebody by the beginning of the year.
Honestly, you have to. Y'all don't understand. She also didn't tell y'all about her weekend this weekend. First of all, AJ get everything she wants.
I forgot.
AJ get everything she wants. I'm finna let her tell y'all the story of why she get everything she wants. But AJ get everything she wants. She needs to submit this book. Man. Somebody's going to publish it. It's basically guaranteed. But go ahead and tell them about your luck.
Guys, so this weekend, this past weekend, this Saturday, I went to an exercise class early in the morning. And I genuinely wanted to stay in bed. And I was like, well, you are going to the pool, you finna drink later. The least you can do is go sweat and exercise. So I go to this exercise class and I look up and I was with 2 other friends and she was like, hey, is that not Monica's husband, aka Chris Brown's manager? And I don't know who that man is. I ain't never thought to look up Chris Brown manager because I'm just not a fan. But she was like, yeah, like that's Monica's husband and that's Chris Brown's manager. The other friend was like, AJ, go get us some tickets. If anybody can get us some Chris Brown tickets, you can.
Dead ass. Yes, she is the one.
So I sat there for all of 2 seconds because I'm like, the worst the man can say is no. Y'all, I go back in and I go shake his hand. I said, hi. I'm AJ, major pickleballer here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I run one of the fastest growing pickleball communities here. And if you give me some Chris Brown tickets, I'll teach you how to play pickleball tomorrow morning. I said, if you give me tickets tonight, I'll teach you how to play pickleball on Sunday. Y'all, this man looked at me and he said, I don't want to learn how to play pickleball, but I'll give you tickets. Now, at this point, I'm still skeptical. I'm like, he probably just saying this so he can get my weird ass out of his face. Like, why are you walking up to me talking about pickleball, talking about teaching me how to play pickleball? Girl, I'm here for, like, my client. Get out of my face. Now, he says, DM me and we're going to get you some tickets at Will Call. I DM'd the man. He actually responds, said, okay, who name am I putting these tickets in? Now, the crazy thing about this is everything happens perfectly. I thought I was going to miss the surprise. I'm so glad I didn't miss the surprise part of the birthday.
Oh my God. If you did, it would have been all right. That's why I had them put the rock in the door.
Yeah. But so. I still was happy to make it. Okay, sorry. ADHD. Undiagnosed. Now, he says, I went to Will Call at 2 because it opened at 2. And he DM'd and said, don't pick up your tickets till 7. So I'm like, is this man lying? Is he pulling what do they call it?
Pulling your leg?
Pulling my leg. Oh my God. Grow your vocabulary, AJ. I thought the man was pulling my leg. And then I also thought, because I'm a little delusional or I'm extremely optimistic, I was like, maybe he got us some meet and greet passes. And so I'm in here with the other 2 homegirls, like, that's what it is. He told me to pick the tickets up at 7 because they meet and greet. Y'all, I go pick up the tickets at 7 o'clock. Tell me why the hell I got 6 floor seat access tickets to the Chris Brown and Usher show.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I think if I had asked for more, he would have given me more. I just threw out a random number, y'all. The man gave me 6 floor seats to Chris Brown and Usher. And can we insert like a clip of how close our friends were? She's gonna insert the clip because she's a professional here. Y'all, they damn near was in Usher asshole. That's how close they were on the floor. That's how close they were. And I'm like, this has been happening almost all year where I'm realizing that the only time I'm told no is when I tell myself no first. And I don't go after the opportunity, because we had like several collaborations for pickleball, just opportunities as far as, you know, getting started with the book and like getting accepted into the book program and needing to finish it. And so I'm like, I'm really tapped in with God and need to take advantage of it, because he literally opens up doors and be like, bro, if you walk through it, I'm going to give you what you asked for, but you have to actually muster up the courage to understand that I got you and that you're going to get what you asked for. I almost gave you guys a sermon, but the truth of the matter is, I genuinely be getting what I asked for.
She do. She about to submit all my applications for me.
I'm gonna pray over the applications, bro. I'm gonna pray over
like for real. Send all that energy to this laptop,
bro. I'm telling you, I will submit it on my laptop. Just give me the application and log in, because I'm just gonna ask one on your behalf, because she needs to be rich. I need somebody in my circle to be rich so I can start working.
I be trying to buy all my friends Range Rovers.
Oh my God.
The government don't want to let me be great.
Because think about it. Think about when we finally were able to just buy each other trips and say, guys, we're going to Martha's Vineyard.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something.
Think about the day.
The minute I can just say, pack your shit, let's go, will be the day that I finally experience joy. Because I'm not waiting on nobody to get no PTO. Yes. I'm not waiting on nobody to have to send me no deposit. I'm not waiting on anything.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm literally just going to say, pack your bags.
Like, literally, let's go.
I should have played. I'm playing the lottery when it gets up to $1 billion.
My mom been playing the lottery for years. I too need to get in on the game, I guess.
Let's all get in on it. But what you working on today?
So I'm going to work on a case study for that brand identity. I've mentioned it a few times for the body care brand identity that I did last month. I'm finally putting it on my portfolio. So I'm going to work on the case study, and then I think I'll probably go through the actual brand identity with y'all at the end, so we have something to show. Since we didn't show anything last week, so that y'all could steal our copyrighted scripts.
Okay. Well, let's get to work.
Okay.
But while you are working, tell me about what you, I know Love Island went off. What else did you start this week?
Yeah, Love Island did go off. Trinity Bryce won. Oh, spoiler, I guess if you ain't seen this shit at this point, that's on you.
It absolutely is.
It's been like 2 weeks since it went off, so that's not my problem. But Trinity and Bryce won. I was very excited about. My parlay hit. Everybody else's parlay did not. The Kalshi Bros were very upset. They was about to boycott, and I said, yes, do that. Never watch the show again. Get out of here. This is Barbie's dream house. Why y'all in here making the Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa house? Hated it. But yes, Calci Bros are gone, thankfully. But I also finished Million Dollar Nannies, and that's on Hulu.
Tell me about this one.
So Million Dollar Nannies is one of Bravo's stepchildren. Bravo has Hulu shows now. So they started with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's the same creators, but they're all under the same universe now, apparently. So they even mentioned like nanny talk a couple of times, and that's what Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like their mom talk, and they will mom talk survive this? So now they're using that reference for the Million Dollar Nannies. So essentially, it follows a group of nannies who work for like the 1% or like the really elite families. Gotcha. And so they decided to go to Ibiza, get an Airbnb together. There's like 8 or 9 of them, and they're becoming like an agency that services like the elite and their 1% while they're on vacation. So the leader of the group is Leah. She's the one who owns the agency. I don't even know if it's like real for real paperwork or if they're just doing this for TV. I don't know. But she's supposed to be the one in charge. And she recruited 7 or 8 other nannies to join her and rent out the Airbnb. And so she essentially had promised them like a roster of like elite families. She used to work for the Kardashians. So she was a Kardashian nanny. So apparently she has connections to all of these like well-known or like celebrity families and was supposed to be able to get them money. Okay. So the first episode, she basically sets herself as like the standard of professionalism in the industry. She's like, y'all need to follow these rules. We don't need to drink. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do that. She's like being very judgmental and like very like strict about their rules of how they should conduct themselves. And so 2 of the nannies are also in a relationship. There's Taylor. And there's a guy named Mitchell. He's one of the 2 boy nannies that they have in their group. So they're all living together in this house. And the first day they go and they're interviewing for this family. I think they're like, are they orthodontists? Maybe. Or they might own like a dental firm. Okay. But they have 2 little girls and they're so cute. They're like babies. I think the oldest is like 2 and the youngest is like maybe a few months old. But they're interviewing for this family, and Leah has decided that she's automatically taking one of the spots. So the other 7 nannies are like, okay, so what the fuck about us? Like, we don't have no money, girl. Like, what are we talking about? So they interview. The family's being very strict. They want the girls to wear gloves. They want you to feed the kids with chopsticks so that you're not touching them. They don't want you to have any nails. They don't want you to have any skin showing. One of the girls showed up in like a tank top like this. Now, granted, you don't need to show up to interviews in tank tops. But it was like, those like, it's like suit vests that women wear as like shirts. Yeah. That's what she had on. Okay. And her shoulders were out. And they were like, you need to cover up. Why would you come in here without anything on your shoulders? Okay. I have on half of a business suit, but okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not? They end up picking her anyway. Why? They made her do all that. I don't know, but they ended up picking her. Yeah. And so Leah is also part of this family. But Leah apparently the first day after they all got the job, they decided to go out. She's shit-faced drunk. Running around, she's falling down in the pool, trying to fight people, trying to make out with people. And she slips up and tells one of the girls that she used to fuck a dad of one of the families she would babysit. And so now all the people are like, oh, so you the standard, but you run around fucking daddies. Okay. Okay. Okay, girl. That's what I'm saying. You a daddy fucker. After that, all hell break loose. None of them can trust her now. And one of the nannies that's in a relationship, Taylor, she ends up getting a job with another woman. And her 2 girls, she's very insecure. She has a very unhealthy, like, attachment issues. Okay. And so she sees this woman as a second mom. Mind you, she just met her. Met the lady 2 weeks. Okay. 2 days ago. Is this like reality TV? Yes, it's reality TV. And so her boyfriend ends up also getting a job with someone, but he ends up getting paired up with another one of the girls in the house. So now she's jealous, and she decides to have them come to the beach where she's at with the kids that she's supposed to be babysitting. And so another nanny just so happens to be there. And so she has that nanny watch the kids she's supposed to be watching so that she can keep an eye on her boyfriend while he's doing his job. He's trying to work. She's trying to keep an eye on him. You got somebody random watching the kids that you've been paid to watch. So she ends up getting in trouble. She gets fired that day because I too would fire you. You left I don't know this lady. Like, granted, she might be great people. I don't know her. I didn't interview her. Exactly. She gets fired that day. Ends up crying. She goes and goes back for her job. And I guess to get back in this lady's good gracious, she tells the lady to leave to fuck the daddy somewhere. So now the lady has told every family that has been trying to interview them, and none of them want to work with them anymore because you fucked the dad. Like, that's really fucking weird. So the entire show is essentially just these people with unhealthy attachment issues, terrible professionalism.
I feel like you just have a knack for finding really interesting shows.
Oh my
how the hell did you
God.
even come across that?
I don't. On Hulu, I be looking for random reality shows, honestly. Like, I love mess. And so, like, I have watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and I had stopped watching it because one thing that I don't like about reality shows, I don't like that the new ones break the fourth wall all the time. Like, I don't need to know
What
that
do you mean by break the fourth wall?
So, like, you're essentially not supposed to talk about the fact that you're on a show when you're on a show.
Okay. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know nothing about.
So, Mormon Wives, the entire premise of the show is them being on a show.
Okay.
And them forming relationships with each other and like trying to kick each other off of the show. I don't want to watch you be aware that you're on a show
and trying to kick people off the show.
Like that defeats the purpose.
It gets in the way of me.
That's not reality TV to me.
It's not. Because remember, like, I'm old. I'm about to like tell my age. Like real world. Yeah. Road rule. Yeah. Like people. They really kept their fourth wall up because it was like a game show. Like, I'm trying to get your ass eliminated. Nobody's talking about the fact that I'm on the show. So, like, we've lost the sauce.
No, Real World TV is the holy grail of reality TV. Like, that is reality TV at the end of the day. That's the recipe. Yes. Yeah. So you're not supposed... I don't even think...
Big Brother? Like, did they even...
Big Brother, you can't because there's no TV crew in there until they're playing games.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, they kind of break the fourth wall in the sense of, like, it's literally a game show. Like, I'm trying to get you kicked out the house.
Yeah.
But, like... They're on camera 24/7, but there's no camera crew in the house with them. They just have cameras in the corner everywhere watching people, and they show live feeds 24/7 online. Yeah. But I don't like shows that do that. So, like, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives does a lot, and so I stopped watching it. And also, like, half of them are like MAGA, and I was I'm actually not putting money in your pocket.
Actually, that'll do it for me.
I actually refuse to put money in your pocket, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, they kept breaking the fourth wall. So we'll see. It's supposed to come back next season, I think. I'm pretty sure they're getting another season. I finished all the episodes, but Taylor and her boyfriend ended up getting engaged at the end, if you didn't watch it.
Sorry.
I guess spoilers now. I don't know why he proposed to that girl. She's one of those people that, like, she's a perpetual victim. Okay. Constantly. There's only one other black girl in the situation. You know they got to have one token black. She done lied on her to the entire friend group, saying she was talking shit about the girl. Just, like, blatantly lied about it. And admitted it in her confessional that she was lying. So you're dangerous, is what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah,
no. Weaponizing, okay.
Yeah, no. But that was my brain ride this week. It's just reality TV 24/7.
So, my brain ride is still Power. I'm such a boy. Ugh. Okay, but I'm just going to sit here and say, I'm going to admit that Power does give us some of the most entertaining characters that we do had on television, because I'm like 6 years late in this bitch, but I know there are more Power series, but whatever. I'm on like Power, the first series started from that, from the origin, whatever. But they're not necessarily the most likable. And so with that being said, I'm watching it the first time and I don't understand like how some of the people became fan favorites. Ghost, number one. I told you about this the last episode. So as I'm watching the show, I'm getting deeper into like the character arcs and learning about who they are, because initially I was like, fuck Ghost. But he's fine. He's fine as fuck. He looks so good.
He is.
He's charismatic. He's intelligent. He's very ambitious, and he wants more out of the life that he's living. And that makes him compelling, but I still don't like him, right? Because my biggest issue isn't the fact that, well, honestly, the biggest issue is the fact that he cheated, but he also constantly expects everyone else to sacrifice themselves for him and what he wants and the version of life that he feel like he should have, instead of taking accountability of how he got there in the first place. And that constantly annoys the hell out of me. And he never takes accountability for how his decision, how it impacts other people when he makes the decisions. It's just that I'm Ghost and I don't want to be a drug dealer anymore. I want to own clubs and I want to go move to Miami with Angela. Fuck what everybody else wants. So instead of him being Ghost, he wants to be James St. Patrick, and he's.
I'm sorry, this is so funny to me. Because what kind of name is that, bro?
What kind of name is that? It's 50 Cent's fault. But so he's only Ghost when it's convenient and necessary, and that pisses me off because he's Ghost when he want to go back and fuck on Tasha and fake like he want his family. That's close to home. And then then he's Ghost when it comes to Tommy, and then he expects Tasha, Tommy, Angela, and everybody else to adjust to whatever version he is that day, and that absolutely annoys the shit out of him. So I can appreciate him as the character, love how 50 wrote him or whatever, but I still feel like he's earned a lot of the consequences, and we all know he gonna die, and I'm glad for the fact that he is gonna die. I hate to say that, but yes, he deserved what he got. Now, Angela, I hate Angela, not because she got with Ghost, but because their relationship never really, it's not convincing to me as I'm continuing to watch. Like, it just seemed like you was some...
And Angela is the high school sweetheart?
The high school sweetheart. Okay. The shit is, it just not, it doesn't convince me. I don't know if it's because it wasn't
the one that got away.
The one that
you
got
let
away.
Go.
Yeah.
Now you making it my fault.
It's everybody's fault. And then people like, I feel like people act like Ghost risked everything for this once in a lifetime relationship. And I think that for her and for Ghost, the only reason he wanted to be with her is because she represented like life before the drugs, before he got too immersed.
The life that you put yourself in?
The life that he put himself in, and that he wants everybody again to sacrifice themselves for. So he wants to act like everyone else is the problem, and that Angela is the key to him getting out of this drug life and just forsakes his family for Angela. And then there was never any chemistry. It never justified him throwing away his family for Angela, and it never did. It genuinely was just him feeling like she was the one that got away, and she is who I want to be once I leave. Get me out, like take me out this club. That's literally what the fuck is going on this whole this series for right now.
I'm finally over it.
It's finally over. It's literally take me out this club.
That's so funny to me. Yes. Oh my God.
So, and then y'all hyped Angela up like she was just fine. Like, she's not bad built, but she's not built. Like, you got Tasha, then you got Angela. Now Tasha, for her, my biggest criticism is the writers. Because they faulted her for being who she is and actually growing and stabilizing Ghost's life. So she starts to show us someone who clearly understands the business. She understands how to operate the streets. She raises her family the way she wants to. She understands the money laundering. She gets the money and clean it the way he taught her to. Even put her life at risk a few times with the law.
Oh, so she's integral to the operation.
She's integral. She grew this nigga. She was his ghost writer. Okay? He's Ghost. She's the ghost writer. She's the reason why he is who he is today.
That makes sense.
And so... yet along the way, they just flattened her into this angry black wife who wanted to keep her man in the streets and in the drug game. Of course, 50 Cent. Of course. And that's not who she actually is. And I'm just going to continue to get to know her as the series, as I get to fill it out. But she cared about security, as every wife and mother does.
I mean, yeah, if you like got me to the point where I'm used to this lifestyle, which makes you think that I'm finna just stop.
And literally just on a whim, at least that's how it starts on this show. On a whim, he wants to be this club owner and gets out of the drug game. And of course, yes, get out the drug game. Like, obviously want better for yourself, but at the rate that he was trying to switch and make everybody adjust, I don't agree with that. I don't agree because that's not how we started. And it has to be a gradual release. You're not going to sit here and, again, risk everything that I've earned in this life that I created for a decision that you want to make. And ultimately for a life and a woman that you feel like you let get away. But, again, and she also, I feel like, cared about, like, not allowing her husband to throw away the life that they created together. And again, she was just bigger than the program, and they just reduced her to an angry black woman. And I just wish they explored her character more and gave her more depth. I feel like she deserved that. Tommy, it's a complicated relationship with him, and I'm gonna keep it short because I feel like he's impulsive. He solves way too many problems with crime, but he's loyal to a fault, and you don't have to question his loyalty. He's loyal to not only Ghost as his partner, but he's loyal to Tasha and loyal to the kids in the family. And he's just always there. He's a great person. He will make your life harder, but he absolutely is going to make your life easier too. He's going to stand beside you.
I was about to say, from what I know about Power, it seemed like Tommy was the one who was really looking out for Tasha. And
that's so crazy because that's not her man.
No, it's not.
That's not his job. But he literally was looking out for that family and the kids more than their own daddy was. Because he wanted to go run the club and he was gone every night.
Sure. Okay, man.
That's what's it. Okay.
All right, bro.
Tyreek, I'll keep it short too because I'm supposed to hate him even more because he has a series.
I do know enough about his. To know that
I've never hated a kid so bad, but also this is the result of his dad stepping out on his mom, and he discussed it in this series. Like, the reason why he's hurt and the reason why he's acting out is because his dad cheated on his mom and ultimately like ruined their family. And so we have to understand that there are consequences for your action. I feel like the ghost should have stepped in more and been there more, but he was again more so worried about the fact, more so worried about himself getting a club and running away with Angela. Teenager makes mistakes, but what frustrates me with Tariq is he is convinced that he understands the world, and he's ignoring like all of this advice, ignoring the fact that people telling him not to hang with Kanan. Now the nigga got kidnapped. So that's how far I am in the series with Tariq. So I'm so angry with a kid that I know nothing about. Raina, she's my favorite. She's literally barely on the screen, but I love her. That's their daughter? That's the daughter. I've seen her all of 2 times, maybe 2, and maybe I haven't paid attention. She has like 4 lines, but I love Raina dearly. She's adorable to me.
Oh, yeah. I know enough.
Yeah, I don't know enough, and
I know some things. At least.
Don't.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay, because I've heard.
Oh, you've heard?
I've heard, but I don't know when to expect it.
Oh, I don't know, so I can't ruin that for you. I don't know.
But it makes me sad because she's literally just the sweetest person on the entire show, and she gets what happens to her.
And it's his fault, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know.
At the hands of other people. I don't know whose fault.
Okay, yeah, it's not her fault. I know that much.
But all in all, I know what makes Power successful. That was a great, it's a great visual and great storytelling about the streets without just always being street. All of the characters think they're justified in something outside of Raina. Love you, girl. And so, Ghost think he's secure in a better future. Tasha believes she's secure in her family, which she is. You got Tariq, who thinks, he knows everything. Tommy thinks loyalty outweighs things to a fault, and he needs to. I'm glad that he's finally taken back for now. Seems like he's taking power in controlling narratives for himself now. Angela is a fucking op. She literally, as far as I've gotten, she literally arrested Ghost. So I was so happy that she walked in his club and walked him out in cuffs.
So you did all this for her to come get you.
You're making a mistake, Angela. Weak ass nigga. I was so happy to see that. I was so happy to see that happen. And everybody thinks they're a hero in their own story. And honestly, they're gonna keep me watching. And that's it for my weekly Power rant, y'all. Thank you for listening.
I'm very excited to hear more because I'm not gonna watch Power. I can take up that now. I'll listen to her talk about Power.
Okay.
I'm not finna watch Power.
That's fine.
But I do enjoy your retellings. I know a little bit from Boys.
Yeah.
I know a little bit
from Boys. I'll give more of an episode play-by-play and where I'm at. But that's pretty much the gist of what I'm getting out. Is I'm on season 4 and it's only 6 seasons of Power.
Damn, you got far.
Girl, I've been watching it day and night. I'm supposed to be working.
Yeah, you got to commit now.
Yeah.
He got so many spin-offs. Because don't Tommy got a spin-off?
Literally, Tommy and Ghost finna have a spin-off. I think Tommy has one by himself.
I think Tommy has a spin-off. Tariq got a spin-off. Kanan got a spin-off. Don't Kanan's mama got a spin-off?
She's a part of Kanan.
I know she's part of Kanan, but didn't they give her?
I don't know yet. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has truly successfully...
Which one got Mary J. Blige in it?
I don't know.
Is that Raina? Because I know Raising Kanan is from the 80s, ain't it? Because it's supposed to be Kanan when he's younger. Yeah, because
it's supposed to be Kanan when he's younger. And I'm watching both of them.
She part of Tariq's season, I think, or series.
I'm watching this shit consecutively. So I'm watching Kanan. I feel like, I have a feeling that Kanan is the one who's going to kill Ghost. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know. But I have a feeling that that's the story.
If you post this and y'all know, do not spoil that shit for her. That's going to piss me off.
Now, I've been doing nothing but research and taking out time. We be telling y'all
we got spoilers.
Do not comment.
Don't ruin that for her. Don't tell her who. I genuinely don't know who killed him. I do know he died, but I don't know who killed him.
That's all I know. And I'm waiting.
I do know who killed him.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you. I do know who.
But I feel like I'm watching Raising Kanan, and I'm also watching Power Together. So I'm watching like Kanan grow into the person that he becomes on Power. And so it's cool. I'll talk about Raising Kanan later.
Yeah. I did, the little bit that I saw Raising Kanan, I didn't mind. It seemed like it had a better story arc than like the regular Power did.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
I think. But I do know who killed him, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But Oh,
He deserved
Lord.
it. But I'm also looking forward to Tasha, please. I just lost the love of my life. Okay, I know that's coming up.
Oh my God. And that's so mean worded. And I know he did not mean it to be a meme like it was supposed to be. But it is, because what the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? To me?
To his wife.
To
Okay.
Stop talking to me.
That's what, actually, just shut
Just
the fuck
don't.
up. Everybody shut the fuck up.
All right, how far we get with your chapter?
We are about, we got 4 good pages. 4
Okay.
good pages, and then I'm pretty sure it's a very rough draft. I'm not mad at that because
Okay.
I had nothing.
Okay.
And
That
hopefully
works.
I'll have something to show for the next episode. I would love to read it to y'all because then maybe that'll force me to finish this book.
Okay. I think you should read a snippet next time if you can.
Okay.
If you don't mind sharing the people. We're not going to tell y'all the title, though.
We're not
going to tell y'all the title. But I think you should read a snippet.
Okay.
I got most of that case study page done.
Okay.
I just need to switch out, because I duplicated one of my other web pages. I need to switch out the pictures.
Okay.
But that is it.
Okay.
I can show y'all.
I was going to say, are we going to show the people?
Yeah, we're going to show y'all the brand. So
Okay.
the brand is called HoneyBee Apothecary. It is a bath and body care brand founded by Brittany Coleman. She's based in Kansas City, Missouri. But Brittany already pretty much had a very clear vision in mind for what she wanted the brand, or at least what she wanted people to interpret the brand as, and she needed somebody to be able to translate that into a visual identity, right? So at the moment, her products scream luxury. A lot of her clients will come back and be like, oh, this is way higher quality than I thought it was going to be, or that's not what I assumed this brand was. And so what that tells me is that the system, or that the design system that you have, is not conveying to your audience what your product actually is. So she and I worked together. I sent her over a discovery questionnaire that basically asked her questions like, what does your audience think of you? What do you want your audience to think of you? If your brand was a person at a dinner party, who would they be? Are there any brands that you're inspired by? Anything that you don't want to look like? So we went through all of that. And so we came back with the real challenges that people should know the vibe just based off of what her packaging looks like, based off of her logo, based off of her identity. And we wanted to be able to translate that. And we also wanted it to be easily recognizable. So we did a discover questionnaire, and then we went through a brand workshop where I kind of went through brand archetypes, adjectives, some color palette options. And then once we did the workshop, I went into mood boarding. So based off what we came up with in the workshop, I decided to go towards more of a quiet luxury relaxation vibe. So we're kind of gearing towards a Martha's Vineyard coastal vibe, and it looks really good. I'll show y'all the brand palette in a second, but it's a bunch of bright yellows. I want the yellow to be very prominent. Of course, it's honeybee. Some blues in there. It just looks very relaxing, you're literally laying beside a pool, or you're on the beach. And her audience isn't one type of woman, right? So it's she's a soldier, she's a professor, she's a nail tech, she's a mom. She's basically any woman that's looking for relaxation, which is basically every woman that we know.
Yes.
So we also needed to make sure that it could cover multiple walks of life while also still conveying exactly what the product is.
Yeah.
So I will show AJ the brand over here, and then I'll also put it on the screen for y'all on this side. Give me 1 second. My Figma is not loading. There we go. So this is our final brand.
Heck yeah. Oh, y'all gonna be so impressed.
So we have, let me zoom in because I ain't got my glasses on, so I know I can't see.
This is luxury.
So we've got a horizontal version of her logo in both black and white and color. And then I got her icon. She also has some packaging templates. She has some imagery that she can pull from, and she's got a color palette in her typography. So she got sent home with basically everything that she needs to really be able to successfully convey her brand. But I'm very excited about what she'll do.
I'm excited for you. Yay.
So now this lands us naturally into our plugs. So one, we don't have a business of the week this week, but if you would like to be featured, we'd love to feature you as well.
Drop your business.
We have plenty of Black businesses that we want to feature, but we want to make sure that we're doing this intentionally. So I don't want to shout out people that don't have anything going on at the moment or don't have anything specific to promote. Whereas back to school is coming up. If you're a nonprofit and you're giving out back to school supplies, you'd like for us to shout out on our next podcast, we'd like to do that for you. But since we don't have a business of the week, do you have a book of the week?
Yes, I did. I mention last episode that I was still reading the last letter by Rebecca Yarros.
No.
Okay, so guys, this week I'm reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and I really struggle reading books about white people, but they told me I'm supposed to cry at the end of this, so I'm going to trust the process. It's not a hard, it's an easy read. So, it's a small novel. I'll get into details of what it's about. Y'all probably already read it, but if not, I'll give y'all a synopsis on the next episode. And if I cried, I'll let y'all know because I ain't afraid to cry. So. No, that's what I'm reading.
We cry often.
We cry so much.
We really do.
I cry more than I play pickleball, and that's a lot.
We cry often. I am reading Whenever You're Ready by Rachel Runya Katz. I think that's how you pronounce her last name.
That sounds sexy.
I'm pretty sure she's like Indian American, like Hindi. Okay. But I read it because it's based off of a black Jewish family, or at least a mixed race Jewish family, but the mom is black, so that counts as black to me. Okay. But I picked it up when I first read the back of the book. I immediately texted AJ, you were with me.
Together. It was a romance novel book.
Yeah, we went, and I was like, oh my God, they're Jewish, AJ. So I read it, but it's really good. It's queer and they're Jewish, so it was a really good alternative read. But it made me cry. Yeah. It did, and it's just a really like good feel good love story. So if you don't mind, like, I know a lot of people don't like to read queer books if they are not queer, because I personally like to be able to place myself in a book. But I think it's easy to do that regardless of what your sexual orientation is. But if you have not read it, it's really good. It's also they run through like the Carolinas and Georgia as well.
So that's relevant.
Yeah. So the whole premise is that it's a group of friends. One of their friends, three out of the four are Jewish. One of their friends passed away from cancer. And so I guess before she passed away, her bucket list was to go through like prominent historical places in the South that that were part of Judaism and Jewish history. So they go through like Charleston, they go to Savannah, they go to Atlanta, I think at some point, in Hilton Head, North Carolina, or South Carolina, excuse me. But yeah, it was really good. So I'll let you borrow that. She has a full library book full of shit that I can borrow once I'm done with all my books.
We're literally going to develop a library and just start loaning things out at this point. Because I buy enough for people to read, and I won't even be missing it. Like my mama got 2 back in Memphis, and I forgot what the titles were.
Does she got Curvy Girl Summer?
Yes, she got. I bet she was like, Kiki, what the hell you read?
Yeah, she got that. Yeah. That's very smutty. Ooh. You know what? She'll enjoy herself.
Yeah, she's going to enjoy herself. Something fun.
Good for her. Okay, so let's start plugging our things. As she mentioned earlier, I have Zenith Creative Media. That is who produces this podcast and all of our graphics and things. So if you need brand identity, photography, video editing, I will start offering now. I'm still not offering videography, at least not paid. I'm not comfortable offering that as a paid service at the moment. But if you are needing someone, especially a production assistant, please call me. I'm trying to get on somebody's set. All of that. You can find me on Instagram, basically all social media at zenithcreative.media. My website is also zenithcreative.media. Reach out if you need anything. And then what do you have?
I have module learning. I'm still in the learning and development field, looking to take clients for training and development purposes. I do all things onboarding, performance management, leadership development, and learning management system adminning. So if you need some of that, if you have training needs and you have people in mind that also are looking for those things, connect me. Now, I don't have social media for module learning, but modulelearning.com is actually a website, and you can express your interest there on the services that you need. Maybe I will make a social media for it. I'm just tired of running social media. I'm tired.
No, you and me both. I'm so tired of the fact that like that's required.
Yes, I'm
for a successful like business organization, whatever. Like I'm tapped out. I have so many social media accounts,
and then so many people act so bougie with they follow and with they interest. So like, I'm about to plug Open Play Charlotte. Follow us on Instagram because, again, I've been pouring my all into pickleball, so I'm really proud of where we are now. But, y'all, it took us so long to get to 1,000 followers on Instagram, whereas we had almost 1,500 on TikTok. It took us, and we don't even post on there. We don't post as much as we don't post as nearly as much as we do on TikTok as much as we do Instagram, and people be just acting stingy with their follows. Like, people are fake celebrities on Instagram, so that's why I've been hesitant with creating social medias for my business ventures, but I ain't got no choice. We'll do it. Open Play Charlotte. The next one, pickleball is here.
Follow them. Yes. If you have not played before, great place to come if you're trying to learn. We also, I say we, like, this is my organization.
You
it's
in
not.
it. Go ahead. Claim it.
I'm not claiming it because this is hers.
She's in it with me.
This is her organization that she did with her people, and they're very successful in it. I had no part in it. She did amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
I volunteer every once in a while, but the success with this organization has nothing to do with me. But it is a great place to do that. And then also she has some like really dedicated advanced and intermediate spaces now too. So it's actually great for everybody now.
Yeah, actually.
It's been great for everybody. It really is great for everybody now. So just show up.
Yeah.
If you know how to play, if you don't know how to play, it's a place for everybody, all levels.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Our last plug is us. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all.
Damn, how many times do I have to tell you that?
Yeah, seriously.
How you gonna watch it and not like, share, or subscribe?
Send
That's
this
weird.
To all of your friends immediately. I guess we can say this now because if I tell y'all, then I actually have to do it. We're gonna have a watch party on our 10th episode. This is episode 4.
This is episode 4.
We got 6 episodes till we get to the 10th one. We have a watch party. The more people y'all have subscribed, the more people that can come.
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense. And we may or may not have a pop-up business there. I ain't gonna put her on.
Yeah, may or may not. We ain't gonna put pressure on her yet. Maybe when we get to episode 8, we'll know.
Exactly. We'll know by episode 8. Yeah. We only got 4 to go.
Yes. But so that should be by October at the latest, but it probably be before that.
I think it's definitely
that's 6 more episodes.
Yeah, that's only 6. So
yes, we're aiming for every other week.
Yeah,
we're aiming for every other week.
This sounds like September,
October, yeah. So if y'all want,
spring,
that's perfect for coffee.
Spring, summer joggers.
Sheree. So like, share, and subscribe. Share this everywhere. Yes. Everywhere. We're going to try to stop cussing, so maybe y'all can send it to y'all's mama too.
We didn't curse as nearly as much this
We
episode.
didn't, and I'm very proud of me. And I said mind you once, I think. We're going to find out when I edit, but I think I only said it one time.
You literally only said it at the beginning when you caught yourself. So this time around, y'all need to comment and tell us good job. I would like a cookie for being an adult with a vocabulary.
Yeah, y'all comment and tell me that we did good. I'm an attention whore. I need this. Please.
I love compliments. Please.
Yes. But thank y'all for watching. And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye. I don't know how many times I'm going to do this. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Do it with me. Bye.
Quiet on the creek. Okay.